Hey, welcome back to Beer Geeks Beer Reviews. And this evening, I'm going to be filling said pint glass um, with a beer that I've never had before, but I've wanted to try. So bear with me on this one a little bit. Let's go ahead and introduce the beer as Fuller's Bam ESB. Now, I've never had this one. I've never really had. I can't say that I haven't had the style per se because I've seen things call it one thing, but it's almost like another thing, but I want to figure out what thing it really is. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and pop this beer open. But first, I wanted to read a little bit. It says bottle and kegged for US, pasteurized, first brewed 1971. It gives ingredients as pale ale malt, crystal malt, maize, and for the hops, it looks like it says Target, Challenger, Northdown, and Goldings. Now, I am very familiar with the Goldings, especially the East Kent Goldings. Um, excuse me. It says that it's got two different alcohol by volumes, but actually in bottle it's only 5.9%. Um, Everybody seems to score this with high remarks, and I've seen very few reviews because I haven't really looked into it. But with that said, they do give it high remarks, so I want to get it into a glass and really decide for myself. So let's go ahead and pop this bottle open. And I went ahead and I got this one when I was in Vintage Estates in Boardman, and I was just like, yeah, let's go ahead and pick it up. I got it for, let's get this right up off of here. This was on the bottle cap, but I took it off. $2.19. Let's see if this will actually come in here. Block my face, maybe. Nope, it's not going to come in. But $2.19 for this bottle, I figured, well, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Um, Looks okay from bottle wise, but let's do a slow pour. Looks all in well. And it even had a freshness date on the back of it. I don't know if that's going to come in for you there. Look at it. Did come in. 14 June 14. So the bottle, it's still pretty good, man. I figure this is only one of those. It is. It's only an 11.2 ounce. Um, Here is said beer. Let's see, where do we? This is not a nucleus site glass, but we do have some bubbles streaming from said bottom of the glass here. Head's not very much. I figured I'd get a better head, but that could be because of my pour. So I'm going to stir said beer around so I can get a nose on it. This is actually like a golden color. If I look at it this way, it looks more yellow gold. If I look at it this way, it looks more copper gold. So I'm going to say it's a dark copper color, just your traditional beer copper color because of the malts. Um, I will say that half a finger's worth ahead is not impressed. I'd rather be able to have a big robust head. But again, I mean, look at this beer. That does look beautiful. Um, Carbonation slowly streaming. This is actually very, very cold. I just took it out of the refrigerator, so I wish it would warm up a little bit, but let's go ahead and do it this way because a lot of people say that, colder is better. I think warmer is better on most beers, but I've never had this one, so let's go ahead and try it this way first. And maybe if I'm not impressed, I might do another iteration and get another bottle of this and see if it's better about room temperature. But with that said, here we go. Wow. Excuse me. I don't know, man. That's a little different. Man, because right off the bat, it smells like an aged apple. Kind of got like a little bit of caramel note to it, but there's that red fruit note to it. You can smell a little bit of floral to it. There's got this, it's just got a little bit of floral characteristic to it. I don't know, it almost smells like a red fruit. You get that traditional beer aroma with the malts and a little bit of like just a hint of a catty smell. It does smell really good. 5.9%. I don't think this is really going to be a big beer, but let's go ahead and dive into this. The aroma, there's enough there to be kind of tantalizing. hmm But at the same time, it's it's got this. I've smelled that aroma before. Where the hell did I smell it? Like a bread brown crust. Mm. The aroma is very inviting, so I'm about to dip into this Prost. Okay. Got like a little bit of caramel, maybe a little bit of a candy sugar to it. I'm definitely picking up on those Goldings. A little bit of earthiness, a little bit of grassiness, a little bit of like a fruit note, maybe like a little bit of a tangerine. Um, I still, for some reason, am picking up like just a hint of like a red apple. Maybe like some apple peel. I'm picking up on, I highly believe I'm picking up on the maize. Mm. Mm. Excuse me. I'm surprised by this. I mean, it's a very good beer. I wasn't expecting these flavors coming from this beer, but again, like I said, I have not had this beer before. I really haven't looked anything up on this. Um, just the main ingredients and whatnot. Um, I actually like this. This is not too bad. It's called their extra special ESB. Um, I don't know if it's brewed anywhere else other than London, because by this it says Fuller and Smith Turner partnership dating back to 1845 brews an excellent range of award-winning ales, many of which are available in the United States, including London's Pride Pale Ale and the world's original ESB. Um, so I wonder if this is actually just, actually imported, directly from England, or excuse me, from London specifically. Um, I don't know. I haven't done my homework on this beer. But again, I mean, it's very good. I actually do enjoy it, and I will end this review by saying if you haven't tried it, at least get out there and give it a try. I mean, it's a another very decent beer coming from across the pond. With that said, hey man, get out there, check out these beers, man. Check out as many beers as possible. You can't go wrong unless you pick up a beer that is bad. I mean, there is all those opportunities, especially with imports, that the dumbasses that actually hold these stores do not check, do not rotate, do not take care and pride for the products that they're selling to customers, especially the people who actually know about these beers, love these beers, and are true to the craft beer community and, well, just beer community in general. Um, and nobody wants to get a spoiled beer, a bad beer, a beer that's like settled and is now coming apart in the bottle, and you're going like this and you're seeing a crap ton of junk in the trunk down here. Check the dating, check for junk in the trunk. Man, I cannot stress that enough. I'm about to get up out of here. I wasted enough of your time, man. Peace, produce, rate, comment, subscribe, and as always, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, and sometimes Pinterest, whatnot. And remember, as always, please do not drink and drive, don't text and drive, and I'll see you guys up on the flip side, man. And just as a reminder, man, always drink great craft beer, man. Peace.